Hi everyone, I'm back and I'm doing another tutorial for a really nice bracelet. This is a super cool, elegant and beautiful bracelet created by a very talented Luma, very popular to everybody because of her hybrid fishtail designs. And it's 5 kids cause chaos. Hi Joe, this is for you. This is called the Embrace bracelet, okay? Created by 5 kids cause chaos. She's a fantastic designer. And of course, she has beautiful color combinations. You make sure to follow her account. One of the best. Okay? 5 kids cause chaos. There you go. So many beautiful designs. Okay? This is called the Embrace bracelet. Okay? And I remember the first time I saw it, I was so excited because I really thought it was so beautiful. Okay? So let's get on with it. But I have to warn you that the first step is going to be a bit challenging and you will really have to hold down the bands, but after that it's gonna be a breeze. Okay, so what we're gonna do is identify the outside color that we will be using, and for me I will be using, for these borders, which I used silk red. Okay, you will be using my, what shall we use, zebra stripe. I will use my zebra stripe, and then for the inner color that you see, the Persian red, I will be using tie-dye. Okay, it's gonna be a bit longer maybe when I make it because I will have to pick out the colors. Okay, so this one we start by using zebra for all the colors that you see outside, and for the inner it's going to be tie-dye. Okay, so let's get started. Get your hook, and the first step is to create a cap band. Create a cap band. Sometimes I suggest, if you have thin bands like this, you must triple cap, because when you wear the bracelet and you only have a cap band, I notice that it gets tugged a lot, and then sometimes it causes the band to break. So you might just want to keep it stronger. Okay. So anyway, the first one is the bands that you use outside, and then the second color you will add is the one that goes through the middle. So you get one of your tie dyes or one of your second color, then just loop the cap band on it. You also might want to make these two, because if you will notice here, it's only being held by one band. So you know what, I'm gonna use my own tip and make it two. Okay, so do the triple cap. Okay, and then use two just to make the first part of the band hold stronger. So you have two bands right there. This actually kind of reminds me of the beginning of the Kumihimo bracelet. Okay, so there, that's what you have. And then the second thing that you need to do is to get your first color again and loop one on each side. Okay, but it's gonna be a bit tricky because you don't necessarily remove these, you just want to get these in between those two. Sorry, I will show you how it is. It's hard to explain when I'm just saying it. So you put this on your hook, put it there, slide it there, and then these two, this band, ignore if it's one or two, it's up to you, but this band you slide over. Okay, you pull the zebra or the first color underneath that, just like that, keep it there, and then you unloop, not unloop, you close it. So it's supposed to look like this. So you have to keep that, you have to hold it down just for this first step, okay, because it can be a bit challenging and you might lose your temper just like Kumihimo. So keep it there and then hold it down properly. I suggest really that you have a double tipped hook, or if not, just get a stick. Okay, there, and then you go to the other side, turn it around, go to the other side and repeat the same step. So you get your band, slide this on top and pull the first color under there, see, and then you close it again, keeping it inside. So you now have two bands that are underneath that first color, that second color. See, that's how it's supposed to look. Okay, so keep it, and then for easier, that you can remember it easily, these two in the middle you cross. So you put one band on top and you cross them. Cross it. Just for this part will it be challenging. Okay, so see? Now it's crossed, right? Once you've crossed that, you will now get a tie-dye color again, or your second color, whatever your second color is, which for me now will get my next tie-dye. Okay, you will remove this first band. You can do it together with your next color if you want. You can remove the first band with your next color, and then you will now unloop these two on it. Okay, it just looks like it's 3 because I doubled the first band, but it can be a single band. Remember that. Just remember you will unloop that side to this band. See? And I'm putting my thumb there because I have to keep this in there without losing it. So make sure you just keep it there. It stays there. And then you close it. Now it's secure. You don't have to worry about these two flying off. So, the next thing that you need to do now is to put another tie-dye band for these two in the middle. So you can also slide it again to the other end. Okay. And then get this and unloop, remove it with this next band. Remove the first band. And then you catch it, and then you unloop the two again. Again, you might think it's 3. No, this I just doubled, so make it strong just to begin. So you can be single banded there. It really is your style. And then you close it, and now you're secure. You can continue without worrying to lose any bands. Yay! See? It's pretty. Okay? So, from here on, we will now continue. The next step is you cross over again. Now, you will always cross over. But, I want to point out something. When we cross these over, you will see that the left is over the right. You have to keep that pattern because I tried mixing it. It looks very untidy. So, if you will notice, here, it's all left over the right. So, when you cross, just remember which one is on top, which one is at the bottom. So, when you cross this, you follow the same. So, the left is on top. So, this is the one that you will put over. So, just like that. So that they look the same. Okay? It's that simple. So the next step, you go back to your outside color, and the secret to remember this is you will see that you have more colors of that middle color in the middle, and you only have one on each side of the border. So the next color that you will add is that. So here, the step is a little bit more tricky. So what you do is you unloop the 3 colors. Every time you add a middle band, you unloop 3. So you unloop the 3. Okay. But you will put back the one in the middle. This one. You will put that back. Okay. So you pull it up, and then you put it back on the hook, and then you close it. See? So the cross band is kept there. The next step is you can either remove these 3 together with this, or just simply slide it over to the other side. I'll show it to you later without having to slide it, okay? It's easy. You now unloop the 3 again, these remaining 3. And then you put back the one in the middle. There. And then you close it. See? Ta-da! So now you know what color you will add next, because now you have 4 of your first color, and then you only have 2 of the tie-dye. So that means that you will add now the tie-dye part. Okay? So now, just so you remember, your step when adding middle bands is you cross. The first step is always to cross everything first. That's the first step. You cross all the bands. Okay? And remember, see now, it's the right over the left. So it's the, you cross from the right so that it's consistent with all. Okay, so once you've done that and you're adding your middle color, just remember for the first step, after you cross this, you add your middle color, but only for these two. So you will remove the first one. So the next color that I will add will be from the tie-dye again. Okay, so I will add my next color. I will remove the first band and then unloop the two. It's really very simple. Okay, whenever you loop the middle, you only when you add in the middle, you unloop the middle. It's that simple. It's not very hard to remember. There. Okay, I just untwisted it, sorry. And then you will add another one for these two. You can remove these three so that you don't have to keep turning your hook. And then just unloop the two here, these two. The first one and that one. And then you close it. There. See? And now, like I said, you have 4 again of your middle bands. That means you will add your border. So you cross again. It's always, you always cross as the first step. Okay? But when you add the border bands, you now loop 3 again. So if you notice, when you loop the middle, you only loop the middle 2. But when you add your border bands, you loop all 3. Okay? So you get your zebra again. And then unloop 3. And then you put back the middle. You always put back the middle. There. You can do it without turning your hook anymore. You just get your next band, remove those 3, remove it, and then catch this, and then unloop, and you put back the one in the middle. Ta-da! See? And then you close it. It's that simple. Ta-da! Starting to look good. You can see the pattern already. Okay? So now you will add middle colors again. But your first step is always to cross. So cross. And when you add middle bands, you only loop for the middle ones. So you get your next tie-dye color. Let me get the... Maybe I won't use the black and white tie-dye because it's almost the same as the zebra. So let's go to orange. Get the orange there. So you remove the first band and then loop the first 2 that you see, making sure you keep the middle one crossed. Then you close that. Hold on, I'm just untwisting it. Sorry, me and my OCness. Okay, then now we can remove these 3 with the band you're adding, and then do the same, unloop those 2. See? And then you close it. Close it! Okay, there. See? So now, oops, I have to untwist this, a bit twisted, there you go. So now we add the border bands again, but you have to cross. Okay, I'm just trying to make you remember it. So if I'm annoying, well, sorry. There. So you crossed it. You now add the border band again. Add the border band, unloop those 3, and put back the one in the middle. There. Get another border band, remove those three with your border band, unloop the three, and in the middle. There you go. See? It's very simple, really. I think you're gonna enjoy making this. Okay? So you cross the middle band again. Okay? And then add your new tie-dye color for the middle. So, what's it gonna be, Jason? The next color. Wait, what colors do I have? Other colors here, I know. The green and blue has been used. The green, oh, the red and white has been used. What color is next? I don't have the orange and blue. This one's orange and light blue, but I need to break it first with something else. Let me see. Sorry, I'm taking too long. I don't want my colors to be monotonous. Okay, well, I guess we can use this. The gray and black. Yeah. Okay, so you remove the first one again, and then unloop the two, and then you close it. See? It's really super easy. It just looks like it's hard, but it's not. It always seems that way. Then you remove again the first three only with the one you're adding. Hook, catch it, then unloop these two. And then you close it. See? There you go. And then you cross the middle bands again. And you're ready to add your border color again. Whee! Just add the border, unloop, and put back the middle. Then you close it. Then you get the other side again. Remove those three with your band that you're adding. Unloop this tree, and put back the middle. Oops, not that. The middle. Ay, oh my gosh, sorry. I'm off cam. Okay, there. Ta-da! This is so much fun. I super love making this bracelet. I think it's very nice. It can look very young too, if you want to make it look very mature like this. Okay, so let's cross the middle band, shall we? Again. I'm just trying to check if it's twisted. It's not. It's so OC, sorry. So there. Then you add your next middle color, the orange and dark blue. Remove the first band and unloop the two. Just like that. And then you go to the third band. I'm just untwisting this. Don't pay attention to me. Not this part. Okay. Just can't stand twisted bands. Okay. So then you go and remove the three again. Those three. Together with the new one you added. And unloop these two. Ta-da! Then you close it. Ta-da! See? There you go. It's looking very pretty. Very promising. Okay. Like it. Okay. So, basically that's the step. Those are the steps. Sorry. Once you're finished, you can simply add a single band right on top. Okay? And then connect it. And the ending will be like this. So, there you have it. The Embrace bracelet by the wonderful 5 Kids Cause Chaos. And please, when you make the bracelet, please don't forget to hashtag Jace Alvarez Embrace Bracelet and 5 Kids Cause Chaos, because we'd love to see your renditions. I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye!